and each one of them definitely played a big part in having each other become more open. You know what I mean? Like like each one of them are their keys to their locked doors. Well, that's the best way that I could put it. And just seeing the character development for both Kangtae and Moonyoung is like you can't help but smile. You know what I mean? Because both of them at the beginning of this drama, they were so concealed. They were basically hiding. Yeah, that's the best word that I could put it. They were hiding. And then the more time they spent with each other, we have this. And it's like it's so awesome and heartwarming. I love it. Now, for this episode, since it's called Beauty and the Beast, I get the reference, but I feel like this episode was more of getting Kangtae's attention. Moonyoung wanted his attention. Like, so when they were eating jampong, I think that's what they were eating. We saw the scene where Kangtae was holding the umbrella and Sangtae was right next to them, and they just walked off. Looking at Moonyoung, she was just looking at her expression. It was basically almost like the same expression that Kangtae had when he was little. So why is Kangtae giving all the attention to Sangtae? Same thing with Kangtae and his mom. Why is mom giving Sangtae all the attention? And then for Sangtae, when Sangtae was when he was in the bus, and he looked back and he saw Kangtae spending time with Moonyoung, from his point of view, why is Kangtae giving all the attention to Moonyoung? And then that pretty much led to Moonyoung and Sangtae fighting over Mangtae. Really, it wasn't really about Mangtae. It was the fact that it was something that was given to them by Kangtae. And they wanted Kangtae to be by their side. They wanted all the attention from Kangtae. And man, like, dude, I kind of think Kangtae is definitely going to choose between his brother or Moonyoung. I don't think there's going to be a middle ground. He's definitely going to have to choose, which does lead to a previous episode. I can't remember which one, and I think it was Moonyoung who asked him, "Are you going to be with your brother the entire time, or are you going to abandon him and live your life?" So I think he's really going to choose. Now, going back to the relationship between Kangtae and Moonyoung, it's looking really good now. But in all dramas, when something is good, you know it's gonna go downhill from there. Now for Okran, I don't think she's Moonyoung's mom. No, there's no way. It could be the obvious answer, but there is no way that she's her mom. The fact that she was the ghost in the hallway, but that's the thing. I mean, just for us viewers looking at the video, like, we couldn't really see her face, but according to what's his name, the head honcho of the hospital, he knows that it's her. So we assume that it's her. So why she's doing it, I don't know. What's her relationship with Moonyoung? I don't know. Other than she's in her class, I don't know. Now, when he was interrogating her, why would she lie? I don't know. But the last thing she said before she went into her room was attention. No one paid attention to her, but now, after the video, she's getting attention. So attention is pretty much the big main theme in this episode. But why the attention though? I don't know. This episode was really good. I love the reference with Beauty and the Beast. Matter of fact, I love the reference with all of the story in every episode. It always gives us more a connection towards the characters. Especially with the Beauty and the Beast. Obviously, the Beast was Kangtae. You know, he was lonely. He was, well, lonely is the best way that I could put it. But then you need Belle, who can help the Beast become more open, and eventually they fall in love, and which relates to Kangtae being in love with Moon-young, and I kind of think at that one point in her classroom, she starts to realize that. And then towards the end, man, when with what was her name again? The patient, Adam, and her ex-boyfriend, I guess. But yeah, that one scene where he was about to, well, it looks like that he was about to hit Adam, and then Moon-young interfered, and then he hits Moon-young, and then Kang-tae came out of nowhere, punched him, and that does relate to what he said to Moon-young, where she asked him, so why do you keep everything in? You know what I mean? But then he said, if I just suck it up, I don't have to think about the consequences. That goes against everything he just said. He got his emotions the best of him. And then now the consequences, he's suspended. He's not getting paid while being suspended. And the fact that he hit a visitor, he will probably get sued. Now, I don't think he's going to get sued. That's definitely self-defense. The fact that he hit Moon-young and then he came in and interfered to help somebody, I don't think he's going to get sued. But going back to Kang-tae's emotion, yeah, again, his safety pin is definitely getting removed and he's showing more emotion. And I kind of think that his emotions will probably get the best of him, and he's not going to think about the consequences. So Kang-tae is definitely going to change. With the 8 episodes left of this drama, he's definitely going to change. Moon-young and Kang-tae are definitely going to be the most the main characters who are going to be changing the most, in my opinion. Judy, Now for Judy, now I'm just talking about character development here. I mean, she could probably change a bit, but I don't think she's gonna get a lot of character development. She'll probably remain as this kind person. I feel like she is this kind person, but I think she wants to act like a bitch just to get the Kang-tae. I mean, since Moon-young is, well, in her eyes, the bitch. She wants to act like the bitch to get Kang-tae's attention. And you see, attention. It's the main theme in this episode. But yeah, but again, I don't think Judy is going to change much. But she will remain as this kind person, and maybe just showing her anger a little bit more. And I can see her and Mr. Lee actually getting together. Most likely it probably won't happen, but I mean, there's only one way to find out. I mean, we've seen dramas before where a character doesn't like one character, but in the end they end up together. So I mean, again, there is a possibility. And Jae-soo, he also likes Judy, so there's definitely going to be a dogfight for Judy's attention. There we go. Yo, this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys liked my reaction, give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.